We've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and our home team. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregalis to get us started. Off we go from Houston. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Throwing to begin, it's Stafford. He connects with Jordan Addison. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Get a lady! Get a lady! Second down, it's Stafford. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Off play action. It's Stafford. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. DJ Warner. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. To return is Williams. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Yellow. 43. 43.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is caught. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. It's a gain of 43 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Tight end on the move left. To throw is Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick is good.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, Watkins on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 31, here is 2nd and 3. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. He'll rotate his tight end, George Kittle. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good.
11 yards on the pass there. 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Stafford now. He's got to let one fly for Addison. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action now. And he lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Drill right, 22.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got to let one fly for Addison. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to pump this ball away as it brings up 4th and long.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 22 yards the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Yellow. Watch out. I'm the blue lady. 15. Hey, 57, color, 57. Watch out.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff, and they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row, and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Watch out.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Yellow. All right. Yellow. 50, yellow. Watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. On a throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Hey, 43. Watch out.
Patrick to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yellow. Watch out.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Second and 5.
Second and 5.
Hey, Ripley.
The Patriots 16-yard
Watch
line.
out.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
In motion, it's Waddle. He'll show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. So that's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Patriots nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
running here with Antonio Gibson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's complete. It's the rookie from Ole Miss. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Set. Easy, easy. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very passive.
That one intercepted. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and good. And the Falcons mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set. Blue 60.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Third and inches.
20 got. 40 got. Hey, 70.
On play action, it's Stafford. That's caught outside. It's complete. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Patriots first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Here's first and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
2. 20 hot.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Set. 250. White.
To the air again. Stafford exiting the pocket right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Well, he didn't connect for the touchdown. What I really like, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Set. Yellow 20. Double right. Snap.
Throw it on third down. Stafford. He's got his big tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Going for it all. That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. So a big one there to start the drive. 52 yards. First and 10, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
32.
On second down, here's Stafford. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A gain there of 11. First down for Houston.
Ready.
Again, it's Stafford. This one caught at the floor. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A first down throw for Mahomes. Sending it deep for Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout for Atlanta. That's their first. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
43-yard line.
First down throw. Mahomes. This throw taken in by Hurst. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
You see, these are the types of routes, Mike, that you can tell guys spend a lot of time working together during the week. This is timing. This is landmark. This is ball placement. It all has to work together, and in this case, doesn't get much better than this.
He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
Hey, 57, 57. 15, 15. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Fight down these two. Hey, 43, 43.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Hey, Sunday. Wait. 180. Yellow. Hey, rip list.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So we're at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League. on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Davis now to return it. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow. Return.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Sending it deep for Waddle. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this will be a Falcons first down. As he gets it up past the 30, we'll mark him at the 32.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Forced to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Stafford working from the pistol. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he will score! George Kittle! Touchdown, Houston. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Patriots 21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Yellow.
Williams in motion.
57. 50, yellow, 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 yellow.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Mahomes on first down. And he'll be taken down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty flag on the field, so let's get this one sorted out. After the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Yellow. Orsay.
Mahomes. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Yellow. Right on these two. Right on these two. Hey, 15. Orsay.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Boys, hey, 43. Hey, color. Attack. Orsay.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Patriots 21.
So following the touchdown, Borregamas is back to send this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. This pass, right side. Going to be caught by Harrison. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
That's good. More on Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Monday. 11.
They go play action with Stafford. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he'll be forced out of bounds. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
64 yards.
Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready.
Stafford to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and they'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. And it's probably a touchdown.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Blue 80.
Throwing again is Stafford. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. Now, Mahomes. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Falcons. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Stafford. Over the middle to Kittle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And And he will go all the way. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Houston. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Pats are able to cut the deficit to 10. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here. Mahomes out to his right. Off he goes. That is caught. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On second down, Mahomes. On a quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And he's taken down up past the 35. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Easy.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Working free downfield. It is Williams. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
A little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the fourth quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw them the ball. And for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
From the 38 now, here's second and a yard. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Patriots are going to take possession.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On first down, Stafford. This one complete to Watkins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. First down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. To throw is Mahomes. Forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. So, on fourth down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for first and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up now for second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Again, it's Stafford. That'll be complete to Gibson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's going to let this one go deep. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Yellow 80! Hey, red!
To the air again. Stafford. Get this complete. It's Addison again. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Set! Hey, 180! 32! 11, 11!
Stafford to throw again. This is caught at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Score, Falcons 45, Patriots 42.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll give on the ground. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Pats will stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Here's a third down and 4. To a knee goes Mahomes. And that should wrap it up. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.